It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Luis Severino got the W while striking out 16 as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 9-3. The Tampa Bay Rays smacked
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Cole Stewart will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Digging in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
In two pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first two games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. This one's down to third. Andujar's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. So here's Trey Mancini. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hit to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The third baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Hard ground ball to third. Alberto has it, and that's the second out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
1 out.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
The center fielder, number 11.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number. And here's Renato Nunez. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The Yankees had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Paxton has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 2 balls and a strike now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty here with nobody out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. The pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
when it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Santander rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 6 tries. Hayes on second. Urias on at first with nobody out. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Fouled off. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, Torres, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Torres is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Here's the 2-0. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's set. The 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Gary Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez from the stretch.
Nope, ball. 1 out. No, ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch.
Hee-haw.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Mancini, a native Floridian. He was an 8th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Trey Mancini is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Renato Nunez becomes out number 2 this inning. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First offering on its way. Luke Voigt is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Left side of the infield into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pedro Severino is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
So he got him swinging. Pedro Severino becomes out number 2 this inning. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 3-2. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the flag court, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Santander looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Second home run early in the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Miguel.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And set now for the bottom of the fifth. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder.
Into the box,
16.
Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Mancini.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And the deficit remains 5-2. Brandon Bailey will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Luke Voigt will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hard hit at third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's it.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. No balls and a strike to count. And that misses 1-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Anthony Santander goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off with the Yankees, the second baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short, right to Iglesias. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Hit hard on the ground to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Iglesias is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Ramon Urias. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. That's popped up. LeMahieu has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
now batting.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting. The first baseman, Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Liner toward right center. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to the. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. So the Bronx Bombers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate now, Hanser Alberto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gio Urshela is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Mancini is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fly ball right down the line in left. Santander waits on it, and he hauls it down in the corner. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1. Anthony Santander the next to bat.
For the Orioles, the left fielder,
Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
No balls and 1 strike. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
And he fouls this one off. swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. And good for him. Ramon Urias has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
The catcher, number 28. Pedro.
So now to the plate, Pedro Severino, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pedro Severino is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Count even now at 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Rio Ruiz is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 14, Rio Ruiz.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Striding in, Miguel Andujar. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is...
Leading off for the Orioles,
Chad Green comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And a ball 1-0.
Number 57.
That's by him for strike 1. Green A right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Thairo Estrada will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
He's running at first for the Yankees. Number 71.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. To the plate now, Luke Voit, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
The center fielder, number 11.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Brett Gardner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini has to retreat to the track, but he has it. Thairo Estrada will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. In now, Anthony Santander. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 1-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
The 0-1 offering, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th. Sean Armstrong gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 43.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside ball.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Popped him up. Ruiz is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 3-run shot to left center as they jump ahead by 3. Richard Blyer will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Pedro Severino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
High pop-up. Voit waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He went down on strikes last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 8-5 today. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.